the garbage bag. Well, no less garbage with the E-Trac, so lots of garbage. Whoa. Alright, well this is January 2012 finds. These are strictly $5. I got $3 coins, a half, and of course there's all the quarters, dimes, and very few nickels. You know, I find myself with the E-Trac, like I've mentioned this before in a couple of my videos, that I find that I tune out a lot of these lower tones, and I'm mostly listening for these higher tones. So it's interesting. I'm gonna have to go out and do some like buffalo nickel hunts in some old places and just tune out everything, just hunt for nickels. So the wheat pennies, I'm not going to be doing that every month. But my oldest wheat penny there is a 1918. I got a 1926, and can't remember what the other old one, but the three oldest are right there on the ends. Anyways, so those are all the wheat pennies, and that's more wheat pennies than I find in like most of all of last year. So that's quite a accomplishment for me, but I believe that it has to do all with the E-Trac. So here's some of the miscellaneous relic finds. Got some odds and ends, keys, a couple metal buttons. I got another one. This is interesting. I didn't know I had this until I was about ready to throw it away. But this is the second one of these I have found. It is a thimble, and it says Olympic flour on it. And it must have been a freebie that people got when they bought some flour back in the days. But the last time I found one of these was at a 1918 house. So, you know, it's a nice find. The junk stuff, just found this one yesterday at an old school. It's junk, it's like a Cracker Jack junk ring. Let's see, this watch I found at a outside a 1910 house. It is, let's see, what do I got written down here? It's patented in 1918, and it was made in 1921 in the US of A. And I was hoping that that was silver, but it looks more like stainless steel. Really does. Too shiny. Bummer. Odds and ends. You got some foreign coins. You've got South African coin, Iraq coin, some tokens, Washington State tax token, Wages of Sin token, and Screaming Eagles token. The silver jewelry. And the silver coins. A couple firsts for me. My first silver quarter. My first barber coin. And that is pretty good for me. And I want everybody to look at this one dime right here. Compare it to that dime. So just be aware, some of your dimes, look at them really good. I mean, you know, some of our you know, some of the dimes that we pull out of the ground, you know, that's a clad one. They don't always look so good, and easily can be mistaken for, you know, clad. So that was a double take for me on that one. When I pulled it out of the ground, it just had the shine to it right there, and it was about 5 inches down. And I turned it over, and I thought, well, it's not, you know, well, actually I noticed the date right on the bat, so I had to look really close. But I was really shocked that it's really tarnished. So always keep that in mind. Double check your coins that are at depth, that come out a little tarnished, but they're a little shiny. You never know. It could be a silver coin. Alright, this would be February's 2012 trash. There's a buttload of trash. Captain D. So we're talking, it's another 15 plus pounds of trash pulled out of the earth and disposed of.
Hey everybody, this is Paul from Metal Detecting Oregon, and this is my February 2012 finds. I found that watch right there. It's a very expensive watch at an old 1903 house. I found this some sort of telescope or something. I'm not sure exactly what it's from, but a lens at another old house lot where I pulled a 1925, I think, Merc. This is a seal I found when I was hunting with a deep silver detector, and I think it's a seal that they put on scales, farm scales, that they've been tested and weighed. A couple tokens, Washington TAC tokens. Yeah, I was hoping to go back to that button right there. That's a really neat button right there, very old, drooped wing eagle button. I found that in the same lot where I found, I think, the 1925 Merc. Obviously, this marble's been through a fire. Found that on a another old lot. That's interesting. That thing right there with the circle, it comes off a telephone pole. I found it off a telephone pole, and that's a good tip. Is when you're hunting around, look at the telephone poles because ours are stamped, they're marked and dated when they've been inspected. And I find some of the telephone poles dating back, their inspection dates back to the 40s, and that's where I found those. A couple of those license plate tags was right next to a telephone pole. I think that was had dated back, I think, to late 40s. I found this on the same lot. I found the candelabra. It is, if you watch one of my previous videos, it is a lipstick. Very unique design, shape. There's a emblem at the end that's on one of the other videos. Yeah, the silver knife also found on the same lot with the lipstick. Solid silver. The wheat pennies. And the silver. Another good month for silver for me. And another quarter. Second quarter for me, second silver quarter. Found one January, found one February. And that's really nice. I just like to be finding some half dollars like Deep Silver Detector, that bum.
Alright, well here's March garbage. Quite a bit of garbage this month. I find myself doing less park hunting, sports fields and things like that, and I find myself doing more old lots and finding these type of items, relics. But I do need to find some parks and hunt again as this is spring. The baseball season is starting, so it's hard to get the baseball fields in the afternoon. So I'm going to be hitting some more parks, but and still looking for those home lots. I picked this up, this old Ford hubcap just the other day, actually, on school grounds, but it was next to an old early 1900s house. So I'm going to go through this, pull out some of the better stuff, get a picture of what I'm going to display in our monthly club hunt finds of the month.
Well, I picked up this, I think it's a Gilchrist, or or Gilchrist. Number 31, ice cream scoop. It's missing the wooden handle. Found that at Washington Park. It's one of our oldest parks in the Portland area. And like I said, I found that at a school, on a school grounds, next to an old house. Found this, that's really cool. I wish I could find some old keys to go with that, the skeleton keys. This is a 37 millimeter French, I believe World War I shell, random find. It's a liquid center golf ball McGregor, dating back to about 1971. Some Tootsie toys. It's like my only silver piece of jewelry I found for the whole month. But and this is interesting too. I can't find this one on the internet. I can't even pronounce it. I think it's Italian. It's like a 2.5 cent token. It says good for 2.5 cent in trade. But the name on the front side, I cannot pick up anything on it. I got one of those heads you win, tails you lose tokens again. This one's a little bit beat up. The little Speedy's car wash token, $1 off. I think those dated back to the 60s, maybe the 70s. Another watch. I found this in an old lot area. Another part of a thimble. And I found this on an old lot that I keep working on, this old lot, and pulled that cigarette lighter out. Can't remember I pulled that jewelry out. This one right here has got me interested very much in it. It's a B at the bottom, a B, and I have no idea what the design is on top. The back side is similar to like a lapel pin, but I cannot figure it out. So all the coins, I've been averaging about 35, 45 bucks, so it's pretty good. And there's all the wheat pennies. Flat, foreign coins, and the silver. Only 5 silver for the month of March. It's been just a sucky month for snow and rain, and so it's the way it goes, though, guys. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting, everybody.